Hello, we're Group J, and we worked on the greens harvester for Earth Dance Organic Farms, and this is a little bit about our project. We started off by looking at the current model that Earth Dance Organic Farms is currently using, and this is the Quick Cut Greens Harvester. It's a handheld model that uses a drill and harvests greens such as spinach and lettuce. In our proof of concept stage, we decided to go with the use of a bandsaw instead of the oscillating blade that is currently used in the model at Earth Dance Organic Farms. We thought that this would be a more efficient way to cut the greens. And from these pictures, you can see an initial mock-up of our four-wheel bandsaw design. Here's a preliminary drawing of our final prototype. As you can see, it uses a bandsaw that's attached to wheels. This allows the user to push the cart instead of holding it and hurting their back. Furthermore, it uses the same feeding mechanism and also has a wider basket that allows the collection of more greens. Here is a 3-view CAD drawing of the cutting and feeding mechanism. Notice the 4-wheel pulley and similar feeding mechanism to the Quick Cut Greens Harvester. This is an initial test of the bandsaw performance. As you can see, the bandsaw easily cuts through this paper towel, which is mimicking the various vegetables that we would be cutting at Earth Dance Organic Farms. This is a preliminary test for the feeding mechanism using a power drill and our rope setup. As you can see, it easily collects all of the greens, which meets our performance goal. This is the first field test of the cutting mechanism using a power drill. In this test, we found that the ropes were getting in the way of the bandsaw blade. We tied up the ropes so that we could test the blade system unobstructed. We found that there was too much vibration in the blade and that the drill wasn't spinning fast enough. So then we decided to attach 2 motors to the system to reduce these problems. Now this shows the cutting and feeding mechanism working with 2 motors simultaneously. Notice how this design is on wheels, which allows for easier mobility and height control. Here is the final front view of our final prototype. Here is the top view of our prototype. Notice the bar going across in the center. This allows us to easily remove the basket to collect the greens. This is a side view of our final prototype. Notice the handle on the wheel. This allows us to adjust the height from 2 to 6 inches. This is a rear view of the final prototype. Notice that we have a battery box with a 12-volt car battery. This allows us to get approximately 1 hour of runtime between charges. This is our first field test of us cutting the greens and collecting them. This is a field test to evaluate the performance of the feeding and harvesting mechanism. Here is a picture of our final prototype. From this project, we learned a great deal about how to manage a complex assembly, how to improve efficiency and functionality, and how to design a product with the end user in mind. Thank you very much for watching.